Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's about 76 degrees here in Austin, and it is just another beautiful day. Beautiful. I am scanning the sky. I am looking for clouds, and I am finding nothing. It's May 6th. It's Thursday. The weekend is almost here. You can almost feel it. You can almost touch it. The weekend is almost here. It's Thursday. Sundays are far away. Monday is just a distant, horrific memory. Tuesday and Wednesday cannot even be recalled. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow will be the weekend, and it'll be weekend time. So everybody's excited about that. Some of the exciting items of interest that happened today on this date, May 6th. There's the dog. Can you say hello? Can you say hello? In 1877, in the plains of Nebraska, Crazy Horse surrendered. The famous Indian chief and Sioux Indian organization surrendered Crazy Horse, and I believe he went on to become quite a celebrity. He appeared in motion pictures and television and print ads and interviews and blogs and presentations of all sorts. Crazy Horse, one of the most famous Native Americans ever to be discovered, I guess. And his surrender was the result of the European Americans who came to America and just spread out west and seizing land and doing all sorts of horrific genocide to the American Indian, as we know. A lot of people think that the Indians came up with this scalping of the scalp. No, a lot of times people will confuse that. It's the Indians, when they scalped the white man, they were only not intimidating. They were doing what what was being done to them. Back in the day, the white man were given money for Indian scalps. Yeah, it's truly a horrific story back in the day. You can Google it. So Crazy Horse in 1877. Wow. In 1915, Babe Ruth hit his first major league home run, the first of 714. His record was broken by Hank Aaron. But Babe Ruth, I don't know who named Babe Ruth. It's kind of, his last name is a woman's name called Ruth. And his first name is Babe. I don't know how it's like the Johnny Carson song, A Boy Named Sue. Babe, babe, hey babe, I don't know if I'd want to have my peers in the shower, in gym class, calling me babe, or my team members. I don't know. Babe Ruth, first home run in 1915. In 1937, the Hindenburg exploded over in New Jersey and caught fire and blew up, and 36 people died of the 97 aboard, and that was the end of the blimp age, as they say, the inflatables. It was believed to be static electricity in the atmosphere that ignited a leak in the hydrogen of the blimp. But some people think it was sabotage. But it is a very famous photograph if you ever get a chance to view it. Google it. The Hindenburg explodes and catches fire in New Jersey, 1937. And that was the end of that perhaps experimental means of transportation. In 1957, it was the last episode of I Love Lucy, iconic television show. It ended today in 1957, the last episode of Ricky Ricardo and Lucy. And this was a story about a Cuban band leader who married this, I guess, American white woman, and the hilarity ensues. Ricky always had to go down to the club, and I Love Lucy, and it was just a very popular show in America, and I presume all over the world. Happy birthday to George Clooney. He's 60 years old, 1961. George Clooney never has to make another movie again if he doesn't want to. I think he sold his tequila brand for many billions or billions, and very wealthy individual, Lake Como in, is it in Italy? Someplace. He's doing very well for himself. And a lot of people don't know his aunt was Rosemary Clooney, very famous, got a lot of mileage, entertainer, singer, radio broadcaster, and quite a talented Aunt Rosemary Clooney. So it's the family the family tree. So happy birthday to George Clooney. Every woman's dream is to wake up next to George Clooney, and then be asked to leave pretty quick. But he's married now. He has two twin girls, I believe, and he's taken, ladies. Ladies, George Clooney is taken. No more Mile High Club with George Clooney. I don't even know how they do that Mile High Club. Those bathrooms are so small. I mean, I can hardly get in them by myself. That must be like maybe small people or skinny people. I don't know. In 1998, Steve Jobs introduced the first iMac computer. The first iMac, I guess, portable or personal computer, iMac. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs used to park in handicapped parking spaces. He thought it would be okay. He could do whatever he wanted. He had a very cavalier attitude about it. When I heard that, I wasn't too happy. Those handicapped stalls or spaces are for people with disabilities and handicaps. People in pain, people who have to get to a retail establishment or an event, and they need that handicapped stall. So I was disappointed to hear that that was his favorite thing to do, is park in handicapped parking reserved spots. So not a good look, Steve. Not a good look at all. And in 2004, it was the last episode of Friends. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the television show called Friends, but I never watched it. Sometimes I catch it in reruns and just watch a little snippet here and there, and the jokes are pretty funny. The writers are pretty good. And in 2004, they filmed their last episode of Friends. It was a long-running presentation, and 52 million people watched the last episode. There was a story that the producers of the, well, that's the 10-minute warning. That means I'm gonna wrap this up. I've decided to time it for 10 minutes and then wrap it up. The story with the friends is the producers or somebody who was in charge of Friends took them to Las Vegas. All the friends that are in the television show, I guess there was 3 women and 2 men. I don't even know their names, so you know I'm not a. But this show is loved by young girls. Just love this show, you know. The set was in the apartment or in the coffee house, and they. I know one of them is Plucho, and the other one was Matt. I think Matt LeBlanc. Is that it? I don't know. I could be getting these actresses and actors. Anyway, they went to Las Vegas, and they told them. They said, "Listen, enjoy yourself right now, because once this show goes on the air, you will never be able to do what you're doing right now, which is be in peace, be unrecognizable." Shimmer. Shrimmer is another one, the one with the long, skinny face. Shimmer. He's another one. And of course, Brad Pitt's ex-wife is one of the ones in that one. She's kind of got a long face, too. I guess you got to have a long, skinny face to be on the television because those close-up shots, they just want long, skinny faces. They don't want big, round, fat faces. They want skinny faces. So Brad Pitt's ex-wife, Shrimmer, Matt LeBlanc, maybe, the other guy with the dark hair who was trying to be an actor. Ludus Control. Oh, and the one that was married to that other actor with the brunette. What was her name? I think that's all of them. 3, that was 5, I think. Wait, Brad Pitt's ex-girlfriend, the brunette, and Lisa Kudrow or something. The tall blonde. She played kind of the dumb blonde. Those are the 3. And then, and 3 guys. The one who had a little bit of he likes to have his cocktails, the white guy. And, well, they're all white. And then the short, stocky guy with the dark hair, who was the actor in the show, Matt. And he had a show of his own. And then Shrimmer with the real skinny face. Well, they all had skinny faces. The shorter guy who was trying to be the actor, his face was he wasn't as skinny as face, but he didn't have any double chins or, cheeks hanging out like you might see, he had a relatively skinny face, and all the women had skinny faces. Brad Pitt's ex-wife, I forget what her name is, but those are the 5 or 6 characters. 3 men and 3 women, or 3 boys and 3 girls, having coffee, and that was it. So they were in Las Vegas, and they told him, this is the last time that you're going to be able to come out in public without being recognized. So evidently they knew this show was going to be a hit before they even put it on. A lot of television shows, they just don't know how it's going to go. Maybe it's up against another popular show, and they get canceled. They get canceled like that. And evidently they knew this, and NBC knew this show was going to be a hit. It was just going to go on and on and on, and they just warned those people, your old life is over. You will never, ever to be left alone again in public. You will never be able to do anything resembling a normal life. And I thought that was interesting that they took the time to warn them. So have a great day. It's a beautiful day here. If you're in the state of Texas, you'll have nice weather. I know there's beautiful weather in California. I don't know what's going on back east. Weather's funny. Sometimes it's like friends. They always change. They always change. The weather's always changing. So tomorrow's Friday. Enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed everything that we went over today. We had Crazy Horse surrendering. We had Babe Ruth hitting his first Major League home run. We had the last episode of I Love Lucy. We have Happy Birthday, George Clooney, number 60. We had Steve Jobs parking in people's handicapped parking spaces and introducing the iMac. We had the last episode of Friends when 52 of your friends tuned in. And we had the 1937 Hindenburg blimp disaster. I'm out. I'm going to turn around over here and walk around this coffee table. And I'm going to hit that button and it will stop the tape. Stop the tape.